Sometimes we get so used to living life that we forget who gave us the life in the first place. Lately I've been learning something about God, and that is to pray for everything. Not just the big things, not just when you're scared or when you're in trouble, but praying for everything. So I started this 90-day personal journey, and one of the lessons that I've learned so far is that God wants to be involved in even the tiniest details of our lives. You know how sometimes we think, oh, I can handle this one, I don't want to disturb God. Yeah, that used to be me too, but that is slowly changing. Recently, I've realized that mindset is what is making us to slowly drift. We start separating our faith from our daily life. Before we know it, we're living on autopilot. We start doing things out of habit and not from a place of grace. The funny thing is, this lesson didn't even come from a big miracle moment. It came from something as random as me cooking. I was in the kitchen yesterday making soup, and I just whispered, God, please help this soup to come out nice. It was just random. And trust me when I tell you, the soup came out. It sounds funny, but honestly, I really meant it when I said it. It wasn't a long prayer moment. I didn't close my eyes to start speaking in tongues. It was just a silent, quiet moment of me asking God to help me for something as simple or as basic or as random as just me cooking soup. As much as, the soup came out good, it made me realize that even the little things that we actually trivialize, God is actually listening. God is not waiting for you to call him only when you need him for the grandest things. Even the small stuff, he's actually paying attention. That little moment actually taught me something. That prayer isn't meant to be complicated. It's not about big words or how long you stay on your knees. It's just about connection. God wants a relationship with us and not performance. He is not waiting for us to be perfect before he listens to us. He's just waiting for us to talk to him about work, about school, about businesses, about relationships, even about cooking soup. Okay? When we invite God into little things, he actually prepares us for the big ones. And honestly, this has made my life so much lighter. I still have days when I forget and then I rush through the day without praying, but I'm learning that growth with God is not about perfection. It's all about consistency and surrender. Even in self-help, we talk about discipline, consistency, showing up and all of that. But the truth is, none of that is really going to work if your spirit is empty. Prayer is something that fills you up again. It fills up your spirit. It reminds you that you're not doing life alone. So if you're like me, young, trying to figure life out, you're trying to balance work, life, business, responsibilities, and everything in between, I want to remind you that you should pray about everything and anything. It doesn't really have to be deep. Just talk to God like how you talk to a friend. Tell him everything. Tell him when you're tired. Tell him when you're stressed. Tell him when you need to rest. Tell him even when your soup is about to burn. Because one thing you have to understand is that he's always listening and he cares so deeply. So if you're on a similar journey of learning how to talk to God, learning how to pray to him about everything, I want you to drop a comment of something that you've actually prayed to God about in the past or in the present and how he has answered. I really want us to get to that point where we understand that God is caring, he's loving, and we shouldn't be scared of always reaching out to him for even the tiniest things. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, share this video with someone you know needs to hear this.